Maybe because Rick is so sick right now, or poor Richard is struggling in the hospital, but I am not going to leave things unsaid. I don't want this to fester anymore. It's time.
Time for what?
It is time to deal with the elephant in the room, Danny.
In the room. What elephant, honey?
Danny, like you don't know? My father, returning from Africa courtesy of you, for which I am eternally grateful, and if I haven't said that enough, I'll repeat myself. You did the impossible, and you did it purely out of love, and I will love you forever for that.
But
I want to know how many laws you had to break to pull it off.
All right. I know this has been bugging you, I know. First, you need to understand something. These people who were holding your father over in Africa, you think my family's bad. I mean, we're angels in comparison. These people, Michelle, were armed to the teeth. They were, well, desperate and cold-hearted. There was only one thing that was going to get their attention.
Money. $1 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know
right.
that. I just want to know how you got it.
The fastest way I could. Michelle, look, you and Rick wanted your father here. It was a matter of life and death, literally. I mean, every day counted.
I know this. These are things I already know. My question is still the same, Danny. Did you break the law to get this money?
So why does it matter?
Oh.
No, I mean, really, what difference does it make
Because
at this point how I got the money? Why? Unless you want to pay it back.
I do actually.
Michelle, that's ridiculous.
What? I don't want my father free at someone else's expense.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Honey, because if I had come to you and said, sweetheart, your father is in a hellhole over in Africa, and he could die any day, but I can get him out of there tomorrow, but I may have to bend the rules, bend the law a little bit to do it. What, you're telling me seriously that you would have said, no, honey, that's okay, just let him rot over there? Come on. Besides, the person that I got the $1 million from is hardly the paragon of virtue.
Oh.
Trust me.
Okay, so you did get the money from your mother. You got the money from Carmen.
No, I got it from Olivia Spencer. All right? And believe me, it was a very small price to pay for her to get what she needed.
Which is?
The renovation of the old Beacon Hotel. You know, it's very difficult to keep the cost down on a project that size. You're dealing with trade unions and suppliers, and they pad the costs of everything. So I guaranteed Olivia that she wouldn't run into those kinds of problems.
I cannot believe that you were telling me
Michelle,
this.
if it hadn't been me, it would have been one of the other families. At least this way, the money went to a good cause.
You blackmailed Olivia, and now you're justifying it?
Hey, when this is the end result, you're damn right it's justified. That picture would not have been possible without Olivia's money. So, go ahead. You want to tell me that I was wrong to make it happen. Tell me.
Danny, those words will never pass my lips.
All right.
I will love you forever for what you did, and so will Rick, and so will my dad.
But you don't like the way I did it. You know, Michelle, I'm not crazy about it either. You think I wanted to hit up Olivia? There was no other way I was going to get my hands on that kind of money. Oh, you think that there was? Okay. Honey, how would you have handled it? What would you have done differently? And remember, we're talking about $1 million here, so your bake sales and barbecues are not possible.
Well, what about going to the Spauldings? Wasn't that long ago that we saved them from a massive security breach? I'm sure they would have coughed up at least part of the money as a thank you. And Rick could have mortgaged the house for the rest. Or I could have done a fundraising drive at the church, or Holly could have done it through the Journal.
Those are good ideas.
Yeah.
They are. No, they are. They're good, and they might have worked in a few weeks or months. But, honey, the goal was to get your father here yesterday. You always think pie in the sky.
You always think in the gutter.
All right. Well, maybe maybe those alternatives never occurred to me, Michelle. Maybe I was faced with a situation and I solved it the only way that I knew how.
Exactly. Exactly, Danny. That's why I'm worried.
Is Robbie okay?
Yeah, he went right back to sleep. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No.
Me more.
Oh, me.
I hate it when I get that nasty edge in my voice.
No, I hate it when I get so sarcastic and, you know.
Patronizing?
Yeah, that too. You know, honey, as long as we've been together, we've been fighting.
No, we haven't.
Fighting who I am and where I come from. I love you so much. You and Robbie, I love you both more than my own life. But, you know, this thing with your father, it's made me realize that I can't be anyone but me.
Oh, baby, I'm not asking you to be...
Yeah, you are. You are. And, I mean, I don't want to have this argument forever. I don't. It's exhausting. You know, I am who I am. Just like you're Bauer, I'm Santos. Please, don't ask me to change any more than I already have. Because I can't. What you see right here, I mean, right now, it's what you get. Can you live with that?
I thought you were leaving for the club.
Yeah, I can wait. You and I are more important.
Danny, I honestly don't know what else to say to you.
Well, you could tell me that you love me. Or that you will try and understand that I have to take care of both of my families.
Me too.
What does that mean?
It means I want you, but I have to protect myself, and I have to protect Robbie.
You don't think that I can protect you and Robbie?
I want Robbie to have the best life possible.
So do I. So do I. That nothing matters more to me.
I know you mean that.
Well, you don't think I've been the best father in the world to Robbie. I always will.
Danny, Robbie was in the car with you when you helped Tony
Michelle,
escape
not
the
again.
hospital.
Please. Not again. I had no choice.
There's always a choice.
Oh, you know what? Sometimes there isn't.
You put our son in danger, and if you go back to your old life, it will happen again.
Sometimes my old life comes in a little handy. Brought your father home, didn't it? Why you can't just accept that and let things be?
I can't.
I got a problem. Because, I can't continue the way we've been going. I cannot be happy pretending to be something, someone that I'm not. Hey, Ed. So I'll be at the club if you need me.